Today we got some pretty huge indie animation news relating to Glitch Productions' next show and the fact that it's being made by the creator of the Owl House. I'll break all the news down, discuss the new teaser, and give a couple of theories as well. So over on Twitter, Glitch tweeted, "We are so excited to finally announce this. Knights of Guinevere is an indie animated sci-fi psychological thriller and our first 2D animated show. The pilot episode is set to come out late this year, hopefully. It's created by Dana Terrace, John Bailey Owen, and Zach Marcus." So from this, we can see that Glitch's next indie show is called Knights of Guinevere. It's fully 2D animated and it's a sci-fi psychological thriller. The most interesting thing in the tweet is that it reveals who's behind the show. So we firstly have Dana Terrace. Dana created the hugely popular Owl House series. For those who aren't aware, the Owl House was an American animated fantasy television series created by Dana Terrace that aired on the Disney Channel from January 10th, 2020 to April 8th, 2023 with 3 total seasons. It was hugely popular when it was out, and although I personally never watched it, I had friends that did, and it was well loved with a huge fandom. The next person working on the show is John Bailey Owen. He was the head writer of the Owl House. And lastly, we have Zach Marcus. He's another person that worked on the Owl House, but also on Star vs. the Forces of Evil. So, as you can see from the people behind it, I really think Knights of Guinevere is going to be a spiritual successor to the Owl House. It is the same team working on it, so it'll have similar writing and plot progression, which I think is great. The tweet also mentioned that the pilot of the show should drop this year in the latter half. Personally, I'd say it'll come out between September and December, probably not to clash with Glitch's other property, The Amazing Digital Circus. That wasn't all, there was also a short teaser video posted to the Glitch channel. So we see this princess character in a fantasy woodland setting. It's giving me similar vibes to the Sleeping Beauty. We can tell that her name is the princess because in the previous teaser we saw a poster advertising how we can meet the princess at Park Planet. We then abruptly cut to presumably the same character in a fantasy lab with one of the doctors saying that she's trying to wake up. She's this crazy sort of body horror type cyborg creature with blue blood everywhere, and one of her arms is a mess of tentacles. This creature attacks the camera and we hear screaming as the shot changes to the princess character. We then get the title card, the creators, Glitch, and that release date from earlier. It says hopefully, so it could get delayed. So this teaser is quite cryptic, but I think it gives some things to theorize about. It seems like this princess character is in some sort of induced dream, however in reality they're a cyborg monster that's in a science lab being experimented on. Since the show is called Knights of Guinevere, Guinevere could be the princess, but we'll have to wait and see. Overall, I think this teaser is really awesome. It gives us a bit more clarity in it being a sci-fi psychological thriller with a bunch of gore and body horror, but it doesn't spoil the plot or anything like that. I think Knights of Guinevere will double down on the horror aspects, far more than was ever possible in the Owl House, which had separated a lot from Glitch's other shows. Animation wise, it looks wonderful. I love the contrast between the Disney type scene at the start to the scary table. The 2D animation really pops, and I'm excited to see what Glitch does with the format, since it's their first 2D animated show. So that's everything I wanted to talk about. I'm really hyped for this project, but I'm also excited for Glitch's other show, The Gaslight District, which I hope comes out this year as well. So what do you think? Are you excited? Are you a fan of Dana's previous work? I'd love to hear your thoughts down below.